Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday to you. I hope you all had a wonderful Halloween. And I'm going to go ahead and read a couple Halloween-ish stories to you anyway, because we missed it on Friday. I had a field trip, and then it was just kind of crazy. So we're going to go with that. And Room on the Broom isn't totally Halloween. It's kind of fallish. We just have some witches. So we're going to continue with that. And it's one of my favorite stories, so we're going to read it anyway. So we have Room on the Broom by Julie Donaldson, and then we have The Little Kitten by Nicola Killen, and this is a really cute little story. We also have, there's a little reindeer one for Christmas. So there we go. But I'm going to do Room on the Broom first, because it is one of my favorites. And then we also have 5 crows, all shiny black, to the tune of 5 green and speckled frogs. Julia Donaldson has also written The Gruffalo and the Gruffalo's Child. There are short little DVDs and movie things. Apparently there's a Room on the Broom app that I'm going to have to download. Short little movies of Room on the Broom. I saw it on Netflix the other night, so there we go. Room on the Broom. One of my favorites. Hello. I miss you all. This is so crazy. I wish I didn't have to do story time this way. All right, so, and then I swear that they changed this camera again. Like, you can see the whole thing, and then as soon as you go live, it like gets really close up in your face, which is kind of crazy. By Julia Donaldson and illustrated by Alex Scheffler. And they're just the best. And this is really great when we can, all climb on the broom and fly around the room, but not today, my friends. Okay, here we go. I know I have a copy of this book. This is Kiowa's copy, and I believe there's one in Elizabeth as well, if you enjoy this book as much as I do. And I'm going to try to get the full effect of the pictures here. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. Oops, down! cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in a bow, "I am bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me?" "Yes," cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak,
"I am a frog, clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?"
"Yes," said the witch. So the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud.
"I am a dragon as mean as can be, and witch with French fries tastes delicious to me."
"No!" cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. "Help!" cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eye and said,
"Just this once I'll have witch without fries."
But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird, and its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon,
"Buzz off! That's my witch!"
The dragon drew back and he started to shake.
"I'm sorry,"
he sputtered.
"I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but I must fly. But now I must fly."
And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and "Phew!" said the dog. And the grateful witch cried. "Without you I'd be in that dragon's inside." Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. "Yes!" cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! They were gone. It's a pretty fancy broom. Maybe they'll be able to keep all their pieces this time. All right. This one is called The Little Kitten by Nicola Killen. He did the words and the illustrations. And this one's really fun. It has the foil on the cover, and then there's also foil on the inside. And there's cutouts on the inside. Like this. It was a crisp autumn morning, and Ollie was heading outside to play, closely followed by her cat, Pumpkin. Meow! Ollie was about to jump into a pile of leaves when she noticed it was moving. She tried to take a closer look, but suddenly the wind whistled, blowing leaves everywhere. Hiding underneath was a little shivering kitten. Ollie scooped the kitten into her arms and cuddled him until he felt warm. The little kitten was very friendly, and soon the three of them were playing together. They started with a game of hide and seek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, before catching falling leaves and being explorers. After so much excitement, it was time for a rest. But it wasn't long until the little kitten wanted to play again. Ollie was having so much fun she forgot about Pumpkin napping under the tree and ran farther and farther into the woods. When the new friends reached the heart of the woods, Ollie noticed there were posters everywhere. She looked closer and saw a familiar face staring back. It was the kitten, and someone was looking for him. "I need to take you home," Ollie whispered. "Do you know where that is?" The kitten meowed, and suddenly the wind whistled. whipping hundreds of leaves into the air. As the leaves settled, they revealed a secret path. The kitten set off right away, with Ollie close behind. Where would it lead them? It was the kitten's home. Ollie waved goodbye. She felt sad, but knew the kitten had someone who loved him just as much as she loved. Pumpkin! Oh, Pumpkin! Sobbed Ollie as she realized she'd left her own cat behind. She hurried back through the woods, unsure of the way, not noticing the sky getting darker and darker. Lost and alone, Ollie sat down. As a tear trickled down her cheek, she heard a rustle in the leaves. And a familiar meow. Pumpkin, you found me! I'm so sorry I left you behind. Purring loudly, Ollie's cat led her out of the woods and toward home. That night, Ollie wasn't the only one happy to be reunited with her cat. There's the kitten on the broom with the witch. And in the morning, Ollie opened the door to find a very special thank you gift.
A pumpkin?
A pumpkin. Okay. Now, say hi. You're silly. All right, who knows 5 green speckled frogs? Do you know that song? 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. You've heard that song before. All right, so now we're going to sing about crows. You'd start with 5.
Crow.
5 crows. Because we have all kinds of crows this time of year. So it goes like this. 5 crows, all shiny black, sat on the scarecrow's back, eating the most delicious corn. Caw, caw! Scarecrow, he shouted, boo! 1 crow, away she flew. Then there were 4 black shiny crows. Just 4. Ready? And you go to 4. 4 crows, all shiny black, sat on the scarecrow's back, eating the most delicious corn. Caw, caw! Scarecrow, he shouted, boo! 1 crow, away she flew. Then there were 3 black shiny crows. Just 3. 3 crows, all shiny black, sat on the scarecrow's back, eating the most delicious corn. Caw, caw! Scarecrow, he shouted, boo! 1 crow, away she flew. Then there were 2 black shiny crows. Just 2. 2 crows, all shiny black, sat on the scarecrow's back, eating the most delicious corn. Caw, caw! Scarecrow, he shouted, boo! boo! One crow, away she flew. Then there was one black shiny crow, just one. One crow, all shiny black, sat on the scarecrow's back, eating the most delicious corn. Caw, caw! Scarecrow, he shouted, boo! One crow, away she flew. Then there were no black shiny crows, all gone. Not again? Yay, all the crows are gone. All right, my friends. Oh, you know what? I think we forgot to do our intro song today. Oh, well. That's all I have for you today. We're going to read narwhal stories next. So, that will be coming up.
I like narwhal.
Yeah. All right. So, now you're going to get your alligator mouths ready. Are you ready? Are you going to do it with me? Of course not. All right. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, rawr, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. All right, we'll see you next time. Have a good afternoon.